and welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be kind of a short video, but my videos usually aren't too long anyway. But today we're going to be talking about the fact that everyone who knows you has a different concept of you in their brain. They all think of you differently and they all have different expectations of you. And I think this is a really good thing to keep in mind for people, especially who are struggling with self-esteem issues and who are trying to please everybody. Because the truth of the matter, the fact of the matter, is that you cannot please everybody. You cannot live up to everybody's expectations. You can only be one you. You can't be the you that your sister wants you to be, that your father wants you to be, your cousin wants you to be, your friends want you to be. You can't do it. You can have little snippets that they all enjoy and they all like about you. But you can't be perfect for everybody. It's just impossible. So what should we do? What can we do? We can be the best. You can be the best you that you can be. And I know that that is a cliche statement. Be the best you that you can be, blah, 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 blah. But it's so true. And really think about it. I mean, I struggle with this too. Everybody struggles with it for the most part. And even though I'm here preaching about it, doesn't mean I'm perfect. It doesn't mean that I am the best me that I can be. And it doesn't mean that I don't struggle with trying to please everybody's expectations of myself. But at least I'm acknowledging the fact that I do struggle with it and that it's something to be aware of. Because maybe my brother wants me to behave in this way, my mom wants me to behave this way, but I want to behave a different way. But we naturally have a tendency to want to fulfill others' expectations of ourselves. So what do? We have to try to balance all of that. Balance how my father wants me to act, balance how my brother wants me to act, and balance with how I want to act. Because you might say, well, just do what you want. But in my opinion, that's not always the way. Because there are certain ways that you should act, in my opinion. For example, maybe you are very lazy, but your boss wants you to be hardworking. What should you be? Should you be lazy or should you be hardworking? Your boss, someone that's not you, wants you to be a certain way, and you want to be the other way. What you should do is you should aspire to be more hardworking. It doesn't mean you can't be a little lazy, but you should aspire to be more hardworking. So that's where the balance comes in, the balance between the expectations of one person and your aspirations for yourself. Now, it can be kind of hard sometimes because you might feel guilty when you're not being what someone else wants you to be, and you might feel guilty that you're not being your true self. But there is a balance that can be struck, and it just takes a little practice and a little thoughtfulness. And you need to look inside yourself and say, what traits do I need to work on? And maybe those traits just happen to be traits that other people want you to work on too. You're not necessarily doing it because your boss wants you to. It just so happens that your boss wants you to work on a trait that you should be working on in general. It's your perspective on it. You're not doing it in the perspective that you're doing it because your boss wants you to. Do it because you know you should. It just so happens that your boss wants you to also. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. It's a little confusing. I'm trying to get the point across that you're doing it for yourself as well. But don't behave for other people just for them. That's not good either. Don't be hardworking just because your boss wants you to be. You can do it a little bit because he wants you to be, but do it for yourself too. Because it's good to be hardworking. You know? It's good for you. But I know this video was kind of scattered and maybe a little confusing to understand. But it has some really good points. If you need to listen to it a couple times, please do so. Listen to it while you're driving or whatnot, just to really understand what I'm trying to say. Because in my opinion, it has some really good points. And please, if you know someone who is struggling with trying to please everybody in their life and not paying enough attention to what they aspire to be, please share this video with them, because maybe they need to hear that They need to pay attention to what they want of themselves, what they expect of themselves, their goals, and not living up to all the expectations of other people, because it's literally impossible. So please comment, subscribe, and like I said, share this video with other people. And if you're new to my channel, I post every Thursday and sometimes more. Please subscribe and have more videos like this. I post all kinds of stuff, mainly mental health, different perspectives on things, and sometimes goofy little videos as well. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye!